Hi everyone, today we are looking at some more animal comparisons in English, French and in Hungarian.
So we'll start with the English, and that is, so hungry you could eat a horse. And this basically just means that you're really hungry, surprisingly.
Yeah. So in French you would say avoir une faim de loup, which means to be hungry like a wolf. So you're as hungry as a wolf.
We have the same. We say farkas éhes, which means like as hungry as a wolf.
Yeah. There you go. Interesting.
And the next one is, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, which basically means people are stuck in their ways and they don't really want to change and learn new things.
In French we have a very common expression but that is not related to animals, so now I'm picking one that is related to animals. Which would be on n'apprend pas à un singe à faire des grimaces, which means you cannot teach a monkey, or you do not teach a monkey to pull silly faces.
Is that what grimace is?
Yeah, grimace.
We have the same word in Hungarian. I think it comes from French thing. Grimace, which is like when you pull a silly face.
Grimace is a silly face.
Oh, I love that.
Like you can't teach a monkey just always pull silly faces. You don't teach them to do so. They just do that naturally. Is the idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Hungarian, we stay with the dog. We say túl késő az aggevet táncra tanítani, which means it's too late to teach an old dog to dance.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. I mean, not sure you would teach a young dog to dance. that's
It's already a challenge.
Yeah.
Next is to watch something like a hawk, which means basically just watch it very carefully, because hawks have very good eyesight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In French it is avoir un œil de lynx. So a lynx is a lynx.
Okay.
And so you say, a lynx cat, you say avoir un œil de lynx is you have one, apparently they can see really well, really far.
Mm-hmm.
They are able to pounce. So it's just saying that you can see really well.
Yeah. Nice.
In Hungarian, we have the hawk as well. So we say súlyomszem, which just means like you have an eye like the hawk.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see really well. It doesn't have like that additional meaning that you're watching something carefully.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you have good eyesight.
Yeah.
Next we have blind as a bat, which I think is quite self-explanatory.
And in French it is être myope comme une taupe. So myope is when you're short-sighted.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm just checking that I'm not saying the wrong way around. Être myope comme une taupe. It's the idea you can't see anything. You can't see very much at all. But myope is referring to the being short-sighted. So you were short-sighted as an animal that already can't see very well. is what this is.
Okay. So in Hungarian we say vak mint a bányaló, which means you're as blind as a horse in the mine.
A horse in the mine?
Yeah, because they kept
Yeah.
the horses to pull the carts
Yeah.
in the mine, and then they would just lose their eyesight
Yeah,
in the
it's
dark.
dark.
Yeah.
Aww.
And the next one is like a deer in headlights, which is basically you're just shocked and like you don't know what to do.
So in French it would be comme une biche prise dans les phares. So it's again the deer which has the phare, the car lights,
Yeah.
that are just the pris means stuck. So it's saying that the deer is actually stuck because it's sort of scared by the lights.
Yeah, exactly. It's
So-
like they're just sat there, like
Yeah.
they don't know what to do.
They're
They're
like-
like scared.
Yeah, and then they
Yeah.
can't actually move and.
Yeah, that's. I guess it's the same concept as the English one.
Yeah, exactly.
We say bámul, mint borjú az új kapura, which means like you're looking at something as a calf at a new gate. So you're shocked by something unexpected,
Yeah.
and you don't know what to do with this unexpected thing that you're seeing.
Interesting that you use a different animal.
Yeah.
And also that it's sort of like out of innocence. So
It's more like surprise.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But it's like it's something new that they haven't
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
because
have
they
to,
haven't
like,
experienced it yet.
Yeah.
That's
you
what I meant
have
by
to
innocence.
wrap your
because
head
it's like a
around
calf
it, yeah.
rather than like a deer.
A deer which
Yeah,
is
yeah,
grown.
true.
Okay, so we would say comme un lapin pris dans les phares. So it's a rabbit which is scared by the car lights and which is sort of petrified and can't move.
Oh,
Can't
rabbit.
stand it.
When the cat's away, the mice will play, which basically means people do what they want when their boss or their authority figure is not present.
The cat, the authority figure.
Yes. And in French we use the same animal, so it's quand le chat dort, les souris dansent. And it's for the same context, but it's slightly different. The storylines are slightly different. Is when the cat is sleeping, the mice are dancing.
Oh, I like dancing better.
So it's like, and I kind of like it because to me it brings this idea of, you know, silliness and chaos that comes in as soon as the
Yeah.
authoritative figure is, you know, either not present
Or not paying attention.
Yeah. So in Hungarian it's the same concept. Nincs otthon a macska, cincognak az egere, which means if the cat's not at home, then the mice will just like squeak. Because they have a really cute word, like cinco is the sound that the mice make.
It sounds like sing song. Like
Yeah, it's a cute
They're
word.
just going to be there going,
Cinco.
squeak, 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 or something. Yeah.
Teeny, teeny.
Teeny, teeny. It's going to be
Teeny,
teeny,
teeny.
teeny, teeny.
Next we have cat's got your tongue, and you usually say this to someone when they haven't spoken and you want to know why they aren't speaking or they're not talking or contributing.
Yeah, so you can say, so this, either you say to avoir, j'ai perdu ma langue au chat, or j'ai donné la langue au chat. So if you, for example, if you're playing a game and you want to say, oh, you don't know the answer, do you want to just, do you want to give your tongue to the cat? But tu donnes ta langue au chat, it means like, okay, you're not going to give the answer, so I'll tell you the answer.
Okay.
And yeah, and if you say you can say also you've lost your tongue to the cat. Yeah, but very often children would say, you know, if you don't answer something, or if they ask you a question you don't know the answer straight away, especially if it's a joke or something like this, they'll very straight away say, tu donnes ta langue au chat, tu donnes ta langue au chat.
In Hungarian it's the same as in English, so evita cica nyelved. So it's a bit more playful. We don't say macska, which is like a cat. Cica is like a kitten.
Aww.
Last one. Dropping like flies, which is what is happening now.
Dark but true.
Yeah. So it's basically people becoming ill and dying in like a short period of time, in large numbers.
Yeah.
Well, in French it's exactly the same thing really. You say tomber comme des mouches, so it's just to fall like flies.
Same in Hungarian. Hullanak mint a legyek. That's falling like flies.
Apparently flies fall all the same in every country.
Yeah. It happens fairly often.
Yes.
I guess that makes it sort of general truth.
Yeah, it's true. Something everyone can relate to.
Yeah.
That's the kind of
So
cultures.
let us know if your language also has these sayings, or if you have any other ones we should discover in an upcoming video.
What do we want?
More subscribers!
When do we want it?
Now!
How are we going to get it?
Click the subscribe button! And don't forget the bell!
That's right. And remember to share.